Is it time to buy or sell Lyft stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Lyft. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025. And now, we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember, to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 15th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Lyft as a hold accumulate, giving it a score of 0. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has outperformed our expectations with a gain of approximately 44.37% since we first recommended buying Lyft 23 days ago. This translates to an average return of about 1.93% per day since it was listed as hold accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates high volatility and risk for the following trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to determine the stock's next direction, as it could go either way. The stock has broken through a very wide and strong rising short-term trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase ahead. Should there be any pullback, support will now exist at the broken trend line, which is at $19.21. This level may present a second opportunity for a significant upward movement. According to fan theory, $23.52 will be the next potential peak level, serving as a resistance that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 21.67% over the upcoming 3 months, with a projected return ranging from negative 20.62% to positive 2.33%. Looking at the longer term, our analysis over 12 months indicates an expected change of 11.46%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 46.79% and negative 0.617% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $12.15 and $22.70. Our latest daily update for Lyft includes the headline, Strong Day for Lyft Incorporated, stock price on Wednesday rising by more than 13%. The Lyft Incorporated stock price gained more than 13% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025, rising from $20.19 to $22.84. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 7.26%, with a low of $21.91 and a high of $23.50. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 34.99% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical indicator. In total, 72 million more shares were traded than the day before. Overall, 98 million shares changed hands, amounting to approximately $2.23 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $23.50, while the lowest price was $9.66. Currently, the price is 2.81% or 66 cents below the 52-week high and 74.22% or $65.76 below the all-time high from the 29th of March, 2019, when the price peaked at $88.60. Lyft is experiencing significant growth after announcing a partnership with Waymo that will introduce robo-taxis on both platforms in Nashville starting in 2026. Under this agreement, Lyft will assist in expanding Waymo's service and integrating Waymo vehicles into the Lyft app next year. This news caused Lyft stock to rise by double digits, reaching a 3-year high as investors recognized a new opportunity for growth and lower costs associated with autonomous development. Today's market movements were mixed in response to a Federal Reserve rate cut, yet Lyft's surge reflects the excitement surrounding the collaboration with an established leader in autonomous vehicles, which could accelerate commercialization without significant capital expenditures. In the short term, anticipate ongoing volatility. Investor enthusiasm may drive the share price higher as key milestones, deployment schedules, and early ridership data emerge. Over the long term, this partnership has the potential to significantly enhance revenues and profit margins if Waymo successfully scales its operations and Lyft capitalizes on distribution and commission advantages. However, there is also a risk of disappointment if technical, regulatory, or competitive challenges hinder adoption. Competition from larger rivals and uncertain unit economics suggest that while the potential for upside is tangible, it is not assured. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 11th of August, 2025, it was reported that Susquehanna assigned LYFT a neutral grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned LYFT a market perform grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned LYFT a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned LYFT a buy grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 21st of May, 2025, it was reported that Tigris Financial assigned LYFT a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Lyft stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also provided a neutral rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Lyft. The LYFT Inc. stock shows buying signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is anticipated at $19.68 and $16.27. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, August 8, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 70.32%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has also been identified from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 28 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 22 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 13 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 24 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 22 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 26 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 26 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 88 days ago. To discover more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Lyft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $20.19 and $18.96. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, LYFT Inc. finds support just below today's level at $20.19. If this is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $18.96 and $18.62. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock moved $1.59 between its high and low, which is a change above 7.26%. For the last week, the stock has had an average daily volatility of 5.47%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Lyft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This extremely high PE ratio suggests that the stock could be overvalued. However, it's not uncommon for technology companies or those with significant market potential to have such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 0.3 dollars. Keep an eye on these figures as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for LYFT. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, LYFT encounters its first support level at $20.19. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for LYFT from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 3rd of September 2025, Risher John David conducted an insider purchase of 5,926 shares of Class A common stock. On the 3rd of September 2025, Brewer Aaron conducted an insider sale of 14,600 shares of Class A common stock. On the 3rd of September 2025, Brewer Aaron conducted another insider sale of 400 shares of Class A common stock. On the 27th of August 2025, Beggs Jill conducted an insider sale of 1,465 shares of Class A common stock. On the 20th of August 2025, Llewellyn Lindsay Catherine conducted an insider sale of 32,418 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is positive with a ratio of 2.148. Overall, insiders purchased 1,814,354 shares and sold 1,804,957 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $22.09, reflecting a decrease of 3.28%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 86, further elevating this risk. However, a buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 27 days ago. Is LYFT stock a good buy? LYFT Inc. exhibits several positive signals. However, we do not consider these sufficient for a buy recommendation at this time. Currently, it is advisable to view this stock as a hold candidate, meaning you may wish to hold or accumulate shares while monitoring future developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our assessment from a buy recommendation to a hold candidate since our last evaluation. After analyzing the fluctuations and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 18th of September, we anticipate that LYFT will open lower by 9 cents and begin trading at $22.75. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.